the sauce.
Kim Trusted.
Apples and snakes. 2008.
Come on now.
25 years in the business.
This Poetry Word Cup is to bring these young people together. The young people are at the heart of this project, but it's all about this sense of community. A slam is essentially a competition, but we're breaking down the idea of slam, we're adding this idea of community on top of it, so that you've got all these young people coming together, sharing their love for words. We've got the poet coaches that they work with coming together. We're saying, what is it that we have in common? What is it that we share and what is it that we can learn from each other? And yeah, we can crack jokes with each other, we can have a laugh, we can have fun, and we can do all of that together regardless of what region of the country you're from, regardless of which team it is that you belong to. We're all here for one reason, and that's to share our love for words.
I will be your host this evening, and we've got the managers match, so give it up for the managers.
Prison is mental, it's hard to speak in this cage, but I learned that we're all connected, riding ethereal waves. That's why I'll teach for a wage.
Big man, youth and woman, raised up, Papa should set out the street like an arena for a bullfight with the Babylon.
Disco Daddy's on the floor, he's had a drink or three or... Our guests are heading for the... exit.
But I want to apply just as much pressure so you know I'm there if you need me. Like the feel of the cigarette packet in the quitter's pocket. Just in case.
Roll up, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Job Centre. It's the one and only greatest knocked up economy freak show. Step right this way. Try your hand at this lucky dip. Not all the jobs you pick will be rubbish.
So then we're left running for the trees with our tails between our legs, but there's always a reprise, and as the sheep sleep, our teeth sink deep. Jugular.
It's a vicious circle, you gotta break the trend. Even if it means losing your friend, a real friend will watch what you do, that's a real cold D. From the good times to the bad, from the good times to the good.
I like to reminisce as much as the next man, but nostalgia is a drug best use is best kept in moderation. Because it's such a sweet intoxication, but cynicism as it's come down, leave you feeling run down, wondering how you can go on when all the best times are gone. Maybe that's when it's in your interest to give that stuff a rest. Because the two most powerful tools in the world are in your head and in your chest. And it's good to have savings, but it's best to invest. Thank you.
Because we're from Norwich, we hardly ever go somewhere else. We never go to London or somewhere. Now we get to see kids who do performing in London. Yeah, and then we get to see people from Manchester, Leeds, everywhere really, and we just get to mingle about and meet new people and stay in contact with them.
And see how it's different from their point of view to ours.
Basically, poetry is a way for us to express our feelings, our thoughts, and it's a way to express the deeper emotions.
Also last night to hear so many poets do what they do in bed.
That was awesome.
So many different ideas, so inspirational.
We're so privileged to be here and witness. Last night was great.
I'm gonna make sure that I owe it to the world to make sure they know that I'm gonna blow it.
Yo.
I'm the hood version of William Shakespeare. You can see me at the front line, do it as you want. In the words of Tippo, thou shalt not excuse the injuries that thou hast done me.
You've got obviously the student poets, then you've got the poet coaches that work with those groups. They're established poets and performers in their own right, and each one of them brings something different to the project. So you've got different disciplines, different ways of looking at spoken word and poetry. For this whole weekend, you also have a set of other young people who sit somewhere in between. They're peer mentors. Most of those peer mentors have been through projects similar to this in their own regions before. Today is an opportunity for them to support the young people who are going through this for the first time.
Well, we're feeling really excited but nervous as well. But I think with the workshops, it'll get we're all ready for it and to get to meet different people from different parts of the country.
Following the ideology that we can walk alone with our own 2 feet, you'll have to look on the flip side to see our paths are written differently. Not copied and pasted, or else some will be sued for copyright instantly.
We feel great. We think that this is gonna be like a great opportunity for us.
It's also our best way to socialise with other people who have the same passion as us.
Be different. Pluck the strings of reality like they are your harp of creation.
Practice.
If you get touched by the rats, you are on the rat team. When you perform, you need to make eye contact with people. Get closer, eyeball. You have to see the whites of their eyes. Ready? Rat!
So there were 2 sets of workshops. Initially, the first set was all about getting people to meet with each other and exchange ideas and really get them into the idea of working with each other.
Okay,
Now, last time, take that to 3. That's not bad. Pretty good.
Now, freeze and do your poem in a different language. Brilliant, brilliant. Cool, cool.
There's a bomb in the room, and you are frozen still with fear. How do you breathe if you're scared? Do you breathe like really kind of calmly?
Where is that energy? Where is that energy? How that emotion would feel, how it would sound, and how it would smell.
It's that sound that you can't quite recall, but you long forgotten from your childhood.
It's like what?
Expecting something.
Expecting something. Excellent. So it's this idea that there's something there just out of reach that you can't quite get.
It's like a big step up from like the small slams we have like in our group, and I think we can rise to the challenge.
Hi, my name's Izzy.
Yo, you got 5 minutes left.
You guys are doing this like real like so like if at the end, you know when they say day, great, if everyone says that together. It's kinda like Run DMC.
Get back home, I'm good to go. I stick it inside and I go with the flow.
I'm getting older every single day. Sooner or later we'll be going great.
Breath control combined with beat conduction.
I cause scenes with my subconscious, directing it all on film.
My successions of thought are an explanation of pure light hypnosis.
You need to make sure that all the time that you know exactly what's coming next. Don't just watch them still. And you miss this unsung, unheard melody, yeah?
They walked away and never looked back. They left me standing, feeling trapped. I was small, only 3. Did they ever think of me?
There, yeah.
The white lane, that's where you need to be, and I'll be like...
Party spots,
yeah,
figure
you're
yourselves
too
out.
away from a dolly.
You go through a performance like this and it's like, it's kind of tough just before, you're like, oh, I'm really nervous, I don't know what's going on. You get up, you do it, and you're like, oh.
It's not as bad.
Actually, that's alright.
Anything we need like improve on or...
You guys really impressed me in terms of the way that you perform. What I need to see from you for this evening is I need to see that intensity again. I need to see that energy. I need to see that we're from the Northeast, baby. Yeah, we are the highest scoring team from the Northeast, don't you know?
Hey, East Side is the best.
Alright guys, look out there. And it was kind of scary and big. And then you start focusing right here. And all your energy kind of comes around here. For your 3 minutes, when you're up here on stage, this entire space is yours, right? All of this.
Hold it like a credit.
Hold the mic, yeah, that's a good idea. Generally hold it, yeah?
Hold the mic, yeah.
Hold it wrong.
Speak.
Speak is a good idea as well, yeah?
Holding it.
I'll know for ages and ages, yeah, I've got my words, but then I get on stage, I've forgotten them completely, but then it comes back to you like that.
Your breath smells like you've swallowed something from the bottom of a river. Your face is like overripe fruit on a sweaty summer's day.
But...
To be the best, you've got to practice. Practice. Practice.
Welcome. I bid you welcome to the World Cup 2010. Can I get some noise? What you're about to see is an unparalleled exhibition of youth spoken word from across the country. I think that was excellent.
Why do I have to fight? Why can't I come home? I'm in a trench. My friends are gone. I'm all on my own. Why are we firing guns? Why don't we just stop and think? Why are we using bullets when we should be using ink?
On the other side of the table, she drives me mental. I can't restrain my beating heart. I'm willing to follow her every order.
What?
When I attempt to tell her, I say, you are large and mental. Your jaw makes a perfect circle. The spit falls off your lips when you eat it twice.
All the world's a page, and all the men and women are merely marks upon it.
Writing out our lives from start to finish.
One man,
All women,
in his life,
her life.
writes many chapters.
I made great discoveries during my time in school. Like I realised my pencil was more than a writing tool. When I began to paint pictures with my pen, like metaphors and similes, analogies and imagery.
It's like God heard of me, so urgently placed me in a divine surgery so I could open hearts verbally. Submerged under the curse of these words that are burning me, mayhem arrives when it emerges from lurking internally. In terms of struggle, I'm a person that's never afraid, because freedom is never given, it's only taken away.
On my own, I feel alone. I think too much, I don't like it. I pop a pill and sit and chill and wonder if I'm truly ill.
Beep, 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 beep. He slowly awoke and arose from his bed. He needed new blood, for he was undead. He needed to feed on fresh human blood, the bodies he dumped in ditches of mud. What are you to Dracula? You are just a snack, you are.
So what are you to Dracula?
You are just a snack, you are!
There you go, get up, We're basically going to have an honour roll. Yeah, it's like I said, no one steps away from this event as a loser. Everyone is a winner.
High scoring team for the World Cup 2010 Yorkshire.
I've never been to a team slam competition before in my life. I was honoured to be down here today judging it, and I was just blown away from the first piece. I nearly had tears in my eyes. Amazing to see people from all over the UK, all range of different accents, styles, different kinds of pieces, some comic, some really moving, some really kind of hard-hitting, passionate. I don't know, I'm just lost for words. These guys took them all.
It was inspiring.
Amazing.
Because the vibe is just so strong and everyone's just like,
And everybody's
energy, man, energy.
Everybody's
just like energy.
The equation, the music, choose it, confuse it when I do it, fluid when I flow. Up in the place, you feeling energy, come on, please let me know.
Amazing. The atmosphere was static. Everyone was just cheering and clapping, and everyone's on your side. The crowd was amazing. It's not like a competition. It's like a big family.
Taking part is what counts.
Yeah, it's not about the poems, it's about the poetry.
Yeah.
As I intertwine with the beat, I flow. It's definitely me, the guy with the big throw. It's crazy. When I get all lazy, it's simple and plain. I'm insane. I'm in Manchester, can't complain about the rain. It's simple, I'm here. It's about to go over to the bar and buy a beer. Oh no, I can't because poetry is my equal. I can't drink beer because I'm teaching these young people.
Just do it. It's one of the best things ever. Yeah. Believe in yourself. It's better than going on a roller coaster any day.
Concentration. World Cup 2010.
Yeah, World Cup. That ain't West Side, that's World Cup.
An event like this, it just gives value to what they do. And when you actually hear them get up there and perform, and it is an absolute performance, it makes the hairs on the back of your neck just tingle.
I think we came and we couldn't have done any better than we did. We beat our own expectations, so we're all very, very pleased.
I think what our group have done is to take their personal experiences and reach out with those experiences to touch other people who've had those experiences, and it's about sharing.
Poetry is about passion and real exposed emotions, and events like Word Cup bring it all in one space.
I think this weekend has been so inspirational. You can just like take ideas from performances and the way people deliver it and put it into your own poetry to make it better and different.
The Word Cup is about words, not about points, it's not about winning, it's about showing what you think and feel and expressing it through words. Word Cup.
Inspire me, poetry, art, and society. Style that we use is variety. Practical, not protocol. We're keeping it vocal to help you understand the social. Inspire me, poetry, art, and society. Style that we use is variety. Practical, not protocol. We're keeping it vocal to help you understand the social. Come on now. Sitting at the dock of a bay, true no woman, no cry. You taught me how to walk this way with no trouble in mind. Even though the bridge is over, the language that I use is beauty, aesthetically speaking.
Do what you do, write how you write, don't listen to anyone else, do it as it's from your heart, because that's what matters to me.
Always inspired by art, what I see it represents life, so that's where I'll start.
Words are precious, so use them well and always know how to use your words.
If you're not in the mood for some good conversation, mentally you know it's right for true elevation.
Future poetry is definitely alive and it's safe for the younger generation and it's not dead, it's just that people are looking for it in the wrong places.
Open wide and speak your double Dutch, Scotch bonnet, tangerine happenings. Shake your gypsy tambourine love songs. Lament the lean-fingered man who didn't love you enough. The mother who loved you too much. Tell truths that leave third-degree burns on your lips. Tell lies more beautiful than the sleepy face of your firstborn. It isn't all buttercups Errors will pop up like teenage acne, but there is treatment for this too. So listen.